Welcome back to the channel, people. In today's video, we're going to discuss Verizon and the ticker symbol VZ. I just want to let you guys know this is not financial information, nor is it financial advice or money management commentary. This is simply a discussion on the enterprise value, the perceived sentiment of investors towards Verizon Communications Inc., otherwise known as ticker symbol VZ. All right, now I just want to mention to kind of start things off, Verizon has been stuck in this, I don't know, channel or this holding pattern for a while. They really haven't done much for a long time. They did bottom pretty low in the 30s. I guess we could say they've rallied back up into the 40s. This was a stock that I think in its peak under the current CEO, Hans Vestberg, back in like 2017 maybe or something. I don't know, somewhere around that time. I think they were trading in the low 60s. So this stock has seen some loss in value, and the company obviously losing some enterprise value. But really what's more important is looking at the industry relative to the performance of these companies. I just did the T-Mobile video, and I kind of focused on the sentiment towards T-Mobile from the investor's perspective. It's a little bit down. They've got, I guess, some uncertainty towards the CEO maybe leaving, a new CEO coming in. Movement away, possibly focus going into wireline and fiber. Like maybe the magical run is over, all those kind of things. The story for T-Mobile is different today than it used to be. For VZ, I don't know if the story has really changed. It's been like this for a long time. I don't know what the perception is. I know that there's a hell of a dividend that's paid out every quarter for investors, but it's been stuck for a while and it's not really changing. And some of that I think has to do with the inconsistency in the performance from quarter to quarter. We haven't seen the growth metrics get hit, and that's probably impacted the sentiment towards the stock, because while VZ couldn't grow, their competitors did, and they still do. And there's certain things that I don't think the investor gives Verizon credit for. I think some of that has kind of fell on deaf ears in some aspects. But just looking at the market as a whole, right? The market has been thriving over the recent time frame, and VZ has been stuck, right? And then for this to kind of go back to the T-Mobile piece, while the market has been enjoying some growth, T-Mobile has been losing because of the uncertainty and the other sentiments about the CEO change, possibly, and all those kind of things. But just specifically to the Verizon piece, they've got an earnings call that they're going to make in about a month, and investors are going to be looking for the same things. The street's going to be looking for growth. You see this huge investment into, the media platform, the My Plan, the things that Verizon has been promising they have to deliver. They've been offering a lot of promotions and value, and it's probably impacted their free cash flows. And they've been now giving away free lines, the thing that we never thought would happen. So clearly, Verizon is making a concerted effort to grow. So we're going to have to see if that does indeed pan out. We've got to see the numbers pan out. And you know what? That might be a thing, right? Maybe because they're now understanding they need to show growth in order to be rewarded by the street. Maybe that's why they're responding with the free line promotions, literally giving people a free line if they bring one over, right? And so you're basically paying taxes and fees on the line, no charge. And they've got free iPhone deals, and some don't even require a trade-in, and all these other things. Great promotions, very good for the consumer, worth exploring and taking advantage of. But what does this all mean for VZ? We'll find that out very, very soon, and the markets with respect to telco, it's gotten really competitive, right? They're trying to squeeze, as much as they can out of these dry lemons in a way, right? The pricing lever, they know the customer is sensitive, attacking and prepaid. They've done a nice job of stabilizing that side of the business. Home broadband for VZ has been fantastic. They got the Frontier deal. There's upside. There's things that look positive and look good, but the market just has not perceived it that way. And it could be an industry thing, right? Because we see what's going on with T-Mobile and also with Verizon. It's kind of stuck, and the market's been high flying, right? So it just not really hasn't lined up for the industry. I don't know. What do you guys think is happening here in this case? What do you think about VZ and kind of their situation? We got big earnings coming up, and that should tell us a lot about where things are going. But let me know. Drop me some comments. Like, share, subscribe. Check out some more videos. We'll see you guys soon. on the next one.